It's fun!
Yeah, I heard we're moving stuff that belonged to the Hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think?
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dumped it! Whew! Better up there than down here. Huh, friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
The engine and get out, last chance. Move it, guys, get it unloaded now.
Skinny, ain't you? Oh, you're all hat, no cat. You're all tricks.
Spidey, can you move that? You strong enough to move that thing? We're stuck till that gets moved. Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. I'll give them this. They're resistant. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. Just in time.
Fellas, I got it!
Some days you just got it. Whew. Got it a little close there. That is the last time I ate garlic pizza before putting on the mask. Yikes.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped. Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picasso. Web slinging failed!
Yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the Kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
What's to steal in museums? Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
Hey, why do we have to fight the Spider? Kingpin's got people more, you know, in his weight class.
Hey, Kingpin's got a plan, and he ain't let us down yet. You want to start criticizing? Go ahead. It's your funeral.
Here, he's right here! Got the Spider! I see him! Here, he's right here! I see him! I see him! He's right here! I see him! Hey, Paul, that you?
Et voila! What I'm about to do to these criminals. Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Spider! Here, he's right here! Hey, Paul, that you?
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? This is why they call me amazing! I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't need hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
Petey, what did he do to...
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? You'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great. A little privacy, please? Let's not fight. Never mind, let's fight.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I like to play rough. You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
Pay attention! I'm gonna do this again for your benefit.
Impressed yet? You're so cute when you're confused. You could have prevented this.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"?
It's your fault it's come to this. I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I hate it when
Just a little closer. Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows. Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better. I like watching you come into a room but I like watching you leave even better.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
You were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Don't look at me like that.
Come to Pop. I learned.
I'm starting to think you're mad.
Webs, do your stuff. Fool me once.
I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it.
When you put forth this week and effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
Spidey dance party!
Faster than you expected, huh? Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
And heave!
You're so cute when you're confused.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it.
Don't feel bad.
Why must you always make things so hard?
Just a little closer.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Come to Pop. When you put forth this week and effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me. Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. Harry's more likely to talk to his old pal Peter Parker than some nut in a costume.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
who can resist that? Huh. A little early for Halloween, isn't it?
Spider-Man? Who's Spider-Man?
Awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
The future, the year.
Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse.
No! You're not getting away! You're worse at protecting than you are at serving.
shut this down now. Shh! People work around here.
I have him! I have him! You are all flesh and hands up!
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. Booyah!
What good is climbing walls now?
If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait.
What is that? We've got him!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser. We're still better than you.
Someone here.
The spider! Come quickly!
Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do. You are just a little man. I will crush you.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him.
I almost
Or
died
turn
just
him
then.
into a monster like with Dr.
boredom.
Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt.
Spider-Man disarmed the shooters and left them wrapped up in webs for police.
That'll wake you up. With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Kane, thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I
was
know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Kraven. I can't believe I fell for his act. Why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? Yes, that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Kraven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers. Kraven must know I'm after him. He left and took most of his stuff. But he didn't have time to get it all. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but
ambush me in the trees.
You've been a poor sport.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test. To see how strong you could be. You stomached the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me. You grasp at shadows.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I study you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. You have not come get me, fool. I'm right here. Your own senses betray you, boy.
Not true. I get as angry as you. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Good. You fight ghosts.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? He's in the trees. Gotta find him before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Always one step behind.
Hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
There is no escape. No, you are outnumbered by one man. You flail around like a drunken sailor. To the death!
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
Come get me, fool! I'm right here.
Some days you just got it.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telek 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending tasks. Guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
This is my chance to find out what the task force's real priorities are. Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Huh?
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it.
I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes.
I'll spread the word.
The boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
I don't like working with cops, even crooked ones. They should have given us that.
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is.
Got the spider! Spider-Man! He's over here! There he is!
Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Ratman, the Shogun police officer. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Care to add more crimes to the list?
Why can't they all be like that?
There he is! You're all tricks! No more tricks! You're not so scary, person! Skinny, ain't you? You're all hat, no cat! You're all... Over here! Take you on in. Mono a mono.
deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Et voila! Oh yeah! Oh, that was fun. Let's do it again.
Yo, over here! Huh?
That's what I'm talking about. Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. This is why they call me amazing.
Spider-Man! He's over!
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
Got the spider!
Someone's here, you better answer.
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young. Someone here.
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
You're a fool, Spider-Man, if you think those lackeys were meant to do anything more than delay you.
I don't care what beef you had with a guy in your...
They always look so surprised. Could be worse. I could be mucus man.
Show me what you got. Oh, wait, you did. And it's nothing.
The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. They'll make wonderful news footage. You know how much you cost me, but the bill is coming due, Spider-Man.
Ionic webbing's my best shot here. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect.
You are really, really not good.
I fought tougher than you.
Did your mom tell you?
I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories.
Booyah!
You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this city than you could ever dream of.
The spider! Form on me!
Sure, my ionic web.
You're just some skinny kid.
Voila!
Skinny, ain't you?
I bet you're used to disappointing women.
Robots anything. At least robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sordid matter.
Come to pop. one time I fought somebody who was Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right? I'll take that. This is why they call me amazing. No more games, Buffalo Bud. Just you and me. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it looked like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so bad your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
Police brutality? This will shake you up! Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Don't feel bad. You're not... Alright, you're not good. Relax for a bit. You just... You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell... I'm disabled. Gotta be careful.
Where are your fat jokes now?
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words. Yet.
When you put forth this weak an effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me. You're so fat I could have you arrested for—
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What do you want? Men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you! You know nothing.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix them? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Faces a man.
Spidey damn party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy! I'll make an example of you! You're a fool to challenge me!
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean...
What do I pay you for? Get down here! So what people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
You hired Kraven, Cletus Cassidy? You're so proud of it, tell me what you did.
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
So you learned a lesson.
Let's see how you do hand-to-hand.
Spidey doesn't play favorites, neither does the seismic blast.
Go on, make it.
Police will just send me the dry cleaning.
No more fancy stuff.
You're so fat when you wear a Yellow Ranger. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
Call the police! I'm being assaulted by a criminal!
Shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? You're so fat when you go camping, the bears hide their food. You are so fat when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop!
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
He's using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out.